In today's lesson, we are going to look at saving a document you've created, opening a document you've already saved, and fixing a mistake that you've made while you've been typing. Okay, once you've created a document, you have to save it. If you don't save it, your work will be lost. So, I've just finished typing this line of text and I now want to save it. It's so simple. You click on File in the top left-hand corner. You choose Save As. Then the Save As dialog box opens. If you take a look, this is the Save As dialog box. You choose where you want to save your file. In this case, I am going to choose to save it on a flash stick. Then you give the file a name. Word usually chooses the first couple of words that you've done in the first line as a file name, but you can change that. So I'm going to change it to Fairy Tale. Once you've typed in the name of the file, you can choose Save. And if you had to have a look at the title bar right at the top of your Word document, it shows you the name of your file, Fairy Tale, which gives you the confidence that you've actually saved it. If we look at OpenOffice, it works in almost identical. If you go to File, you choose Save As. A very similar dialog box opens. You choose where you want to save your file. I'm going to save it in the same place. OpenOffice doesn't choose a couple of words from the first line as a file name. You just automatically labels the documents Untitled 1, Untitled 2, Untitled 3, etc. You give it a file name and you choose Save. And your document is saved. Now, if we look at Microsoft Word, what happens if you make a mistake while you are typing? You need to correct that mistake, and there's two ways of correcting it. On your keyboard, you have the backspace key and you have the delete key. Now, there's a difference between the backspace and the delete key. The delete key, which I'm going to press now, deletes everything to the right of the cursor, whereas the backspace key, have a look, deletes everything to the left of the cursor. That's the difference between the backspace and the delete key. Now, if you want to open a file that you've already saved, you go to File and you choose Open. You go and look where you've saved your file. In this case, I'm going to go and look on my flash drive, and you double click on the file to open it, and it opens. Then you can edit it or delete whatever you need to delete and save it again. It works exactly the same way in OpenOffice. You go to File, you choose Open, you go and look where you've saved your file. I'm going back to Videos. You click on the file and you choose Open. And your file is opened. Now, to explain to you, there's a difference. If I go to File, can you see you have a Save option and you have a Save As option? You get that in Word as well. We go to File, you have a Save As and a Save option. The difference between the two is as follows. If you have a file saved already and you want to give it a different name and you want to file it in a different place, you use the Save As. If you are filing something for the first time, you have an option of choosing Save or Save As. They both have the same function. And it works exactly the same way in OpenOffice. If you want to save it in a different location with a different file name, you use Save As. To print a document once you have typed it is fairly simple. Once again, we're going to go to the File tab and we are going to choose Print. When you choose Print, automatically on the right-hand side, if you have a look, it shows you a print preview of the document. And then in the print dialog box, you have a choice to choose where or which printer you want to send it to. how many pages you want to print. Do you want to print on 1 or 2 sides? Do you want to print 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 pages per sheet? And once you've made your decision and you've clicked everything you need to, all you need to do is click on print and your file will print. It works exactly the same way in OpenOffice. You go to File, you choose Print. The print dialog box will open. It's a little bit different. This time the preview window is on the left-hand side, but you can also choose how many pages you want to print, how many copies you want to print, and then you just choose Print. That's basically our lesson on saving and printing done. Until I see you next time.